Greetings and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Polo Ticks and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. Greetings, gentlemen and ladies. Episode 205. Yeah, I think this is episode 205. So in episode 204, we did the polo shirt, right? But we did it in a seamless style, Ralph Lauren guy type of way. All right, we didn't hold back. We didn't stay in a minimalist zone. You know, we kind of elevated those polo shirts. All right. This is part 2. This is round 2. Okay. But if you've ever been to or are from Baltimore, Maryland, then you will need to say "to" like how natives of Baltimore say "to." All right. Which is "T." Okay. Because this episode is the polo shirt round 2 episode. All right. Now, the reason it's a round 2 episode is because this is round 2, which means last week's episode was round 1. This is round 2, but it's also a hue episode. All right. And the hue is a combo hue. All right. It's blue and white. All right. Blue and white. What can we say about blue and white? Blue and white is, in the world of Ralph Lauren, it's not as high on the color combination totem pole that I personally think it should be, but overall in the world, blue and white, it's like sugar and cream and coffee. It's like bacon and eggs. It's like pepperoni and extra cheese. It's like I don't know. It's, you know, blue and white is one of the greatest combinations. And what's crazy about blue and white is it could be pure white with a navy blue, a royal blue, a teal, which is a form of blue, a slate, like any hue of blue that I can think of goes with white. It matches well. But here's the kicker. Those same hues of blue also go with off-white. That's why I say blue and white should probably be higher on the world of Ralph Lauren totem pole, because more often than not, when you see blue, you typically see gold or yellow, whichever you like to call it, which I ain't mad at it. I mean, hell, that's an iconic combination as well. But blue and white is definitely one of those color combos that's A1, should be the top of everybody's list. Before we jump into this episode and jump into our looks, I'm going to get my rant out the way now. Typically, I'd wait to the end of the episode. I'm getting my rant out the way now, because what I don't want to do is continue to have this on my brain without getting it out, and then it ruins my presentation on this episode. I talked to someone today that is very important person, right? And this is a person that I don't get to talk to as much as I would like, because I enjoy talking to this person, right? But this person is always too busy or always distracted. right? We were able to have a conversation today because I posted something about Kamala Harris in my story, and this person reached out. And before I realized it, 5 minutes into this back and forth texting conversation, this person had sent laundry lists of text. Like it was long, drawn out. And I finally said, it's interesting. Like, we don't talk this much. Well, this stuff like this triggers me. Okay. So I say all that to say this. Number one, everything I said was right. The majority of what this person said didn't make any sense to me, wasn't accurate. But whatever. I don't care nothing about that. This is what I learned from that conversation. When people show you who they are and they show you by their actions or lack of actions what they think about you, believe them. Believe them. I know sometimes we don't want to believe that because our initial coming together might have been so dope, you know what I mean? And you may think of yourself as this person, and you know from experience that you are this person, that you're dope, whatever the case may be. And this person that you connected with is also dope or whatever. But if they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you, and they'll show you. They'll show you. And you just have to believe them, all right? Instead of hoping and wishing or being so understanding all the time. Sometimes you got to just say, you know what? You're showing me how much I matter, so that's what I'm going to roll with. And you just have to accept it. It may not feel the best, but you just have to accept it. You know what I mean? So, got that off my chest. And for those of you that may be confused, Kamala Harris is not black. She's never stated she's black. She has not stated any so-called policies or plans that she has planned for if and when she becomes POTUS. She's Indian, and her mother is Hindu. Her father is Irish, born and or raised in Jamaica, but he's as white as these shorts. She's not black. She's never stated she was black. Stop saying that shit. It's not true. Why y'all holding on to this bullshit? For me, I could care less if she was black or not. But when you try to act like you're something you're not, this ain't no different than the streets. For me, this ain't no different than a working relationship, a personal relationship, anything. If you're going to act like you are something that you're not, just because you're trying to get something out of someone, then I don't trust you and never will. If y'all cool with that, fine. Just don't complain when your relationship after a few years goes sour because this person lied about this or lied about that. But you fine with it with your president, then be fine with it in your relationship, be fine with it at work, be fine with it in Walmart. My issue is, what are your policies? What are your plans? Because I know your track record in California is not as good as your supporters try to act like it is. So what you got planned? And if I don't hear an anti-black hate bill somewhere in the plan, then I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, with that said, Trump is a psychotic, neurotic, racist. It's the lesser of two evils. It's the lesser of two evils at this point. That's what we got. We have the lesser of two evils. So you either vote for this psychopath over here, or you vote for this lying ass chameleon over here. Whatever you decide to do, whatever we get stuck with, it ain't gonna end well. I can tell you that. It ain't gonna end well either way. We're screwed. We're fucked. Okay? Cool. Now, back to this episode. All right, 3 rigs. Unless you're watching on YouTube, y'all get 2. Plus the ensemble I'm wearing makes 4 total looks. All right. The look I'm wearing is for the most casual of errands. All right, the most casual of errands. This is Saturday morning, post office, grocery store. Maybe grab a salad, either sit down or on the way home from Jason's Deli or something, McAllister's or something like that. Right? This is the most casual of casual running errands. All right. The Vons. All right. The Vons, which I would venture to say are my favorite pair of sneakers that I own. Right? As y'all know, I'm not a huge sneaker guy. I think these are probably my favorite pair of sneakers that I own. The Vons in white with royal blue. Royal blue sole, royal blue laces, beautiful white canvas sneaker. Socks, long crew socks in royal blue, navy blue, small white stripes. All right, Polo blue label, navy pony. All right, give them the scrunch down because hey, even though this is a soccer inspired ensemble, I'm not playing soccer now. All right. The shorts, fleece, more of a double knit, which is that polyester blend. Athletic shorts, athleisure type shorts. ITA for Italia, number 10 here. All right. Navy stripe down the side. Italy crest here, same Italy crest you see here on this side. All right. And then the polo is the matching piece to go with the shorts. Italia across the front, navy blue, royal blue stripes below, and above, ribbed, custom slim fit, ribbed here with navy tip, white tips. Got the collar here with white tips, medium pony. Again, the crest here, number 10 with ITA on the back. I think it's in red. All right. Finish it off with the bracelet mom's got me from Ghana. My Galaxy Fitbit style watch. And a pair of black Polo eyewear glasses. All right. Fragrance of the ensemble, fragrance of the episode. Last week, it was Polo Sport Fresh. This week, it's Polo Sport. All right, the OG. Polo Sport. Great fragrance. Less floral notes than Polo Sport Fresh. A little more wood than Polo Sport Fresh, all right? But if you have a nose for it, you can still smell the vetiver, all right? Which, it's just one of those notes that Ralph Lauren is a genius at using in completely different types of fragrances, all right? Any hoot, without any further ado, y'all ready, man? Me too. Man, let's go. Now, our first look does not feature a lot of blue, all right? It's more white than anything else. But our footwear is blue, and our footwear is supremely important to this ensemble. All right. Sure, there are other pieces of footwear you could do. Obviously, there are other pieces of footwear you could do. As you can see, the ensemble is mostly pure white. But the footwear that I chose for this ensemble is of a very high importance, and I'd be willing to bet that no one can pick a shoe that would look nicer with this ensemble than the shoes I picked. All right, let's just keep it real. Before we go into the entire look, this ensemble is weekend vibes. Weekend vibes. Now, if it is a white themed event that you have, then obviously yes, this would absolutely work. This would absolutely work. But even if it's not, you could do this to just be a day out of the house on a Saturday or a Sunday. It'll work. All right. But let's start at the bottom. The bottom. You see it. Needlepoint slippers. Needlepoint. Ralph Lauren Purple Label. College slippers. All right. With the iconic Alonzo Polo Bear with the American flag sweater on his person. All right. That's why these shoes are of a high priority for this look. All right. You could do socks if you wanted to. Socks are definitely not needed in my case, and I just prefer to look without socks. Now, as we scroll up, white slim fit chinos. Yes, these are the same white slim fit chinos that I wore in the polo shirt round 1, and they made a return for this particular rig. All right, I have probably 4 other white pair of pants. 2 of them are GTH, which wasn't gonna work for me, and then 1 pair is a pair of slim fit cargo pants. All right, pockets close to the thigh. Great looking pair of pants. I did not like them with this particular look better than I did the chinos. Plus, those cargo pants are not twill cargo pants. They are denim. All right, so white denim slim fit cargo pants. Great pair of pants. I just like the chinos better. All right, now the reason I put on the navy and gold ribbon striped leather belt is because on the slippers trimmed around the opening for the foot is blue and white rep stripe as well. All right, so subtle little details like that is just what really makes the shoes of the most important, plus just make your entire ensemble stand out. All right, now the featured piece of this particular look is this crispy white polo shirt. All right, mesh polo shirt. Has the same iconic Alonzo Polo Bear on the left chest with the flag sweater, and it is a classic fit. As you can see by the length of the sleeves, it's a classic fit as opposed to a custom slim fit, but that's okay. No, not a problem at all. It's still a good size. It's just a great looking shirt, especially when it's tucked in like how this look is here. Flip our collar for a little pretentiousness. We have the crispy white bear, dad cap with the exact same polo bear on the dad cap. Our favorite pair of sunglasses, which we can wear if need be. However, chances are I'm going to just keep them as an accessory. They'll be decoration for where they are right there. But that is our first look. Again, simple pieces, but when you start putting them together, man, they just really work. They just really work. And for wear now, late summer, as far as the dates, not necessarily the temperature, but late summer, like I said, if it's an all white event, great. If not, this can still be worn, not a problem. This can still be worn, whether it's a Saturday or a Sunday outing. Whatever you got going on the weekends, this is a perfect ensemble for that, I'm sure. Now, our second look, listen to me when I tell you. This second look for me is absolutely a fun-filled Saturday look. Now, fun-filled for you might be this, playing this. It might be hooping, right? It might be the club. Fun-filled for me is either a breakfast or a brunch somewhere with some really good food. No dress code, but nice. No women twerking. Like none of that bullshit. And definitely a cigar or a pipe somewhere with the fellas. All right. That, for me, is a fun-filled Saturday. Like, I'm 51 years young, bro. I don't put up with a lot of foolishness around me. You feel me? So, this ensemble right here, when I want to do things like that and I don't want to get real buttoned up, right? It's hot outside. I hate the heat. I just want to look nice, be borderline fly, but like I ain't trying to do all that other stuff that, you know, we might want to do when it's fall, right? This right here is my go-to. This is my go-to right here. It is. This will be my go-to type of look. Now, what you see is white bottoms and a polo. Cool. It's a lot more to this look than that. And I'm about to show you right now. The shoes. Another pair of needle points. This time, if you're watching on Patreon, yes, you saw these shoes recently. Well, guess what? You're seeing them again. Needlepoint collarless slippers. All right. These are the Black Watch versions. All right. Black Watch base with the Scotland flag crest logo cross mallets for the Black Watch. Whew. I don't know what else to tell you, but you already know what's going on. Or as they say in Atlanta, you already know what's going. Whew. No socks needed. If you wear socks with this look, wear them staying in the house. Don't come outside in this look with socks on, okay? Just don't do it. Take my word for it. Scroll up. These shorts. One of my favorite pair of shorts because, as you know, I am a fan of dressier shorts a lot of the time. All right. These particular shorts, 8.5-inch inseam. So for me, no need for a cuff. All right. No need to cuff them. They're at the perfect length, 8.5-inch inseam, pure white, and they are pleated. All right. They are pleated. Now they're a classic fit. So with my legs, they are a little bit wider. They do, as they come down, they are a little bit wider. I would like them to be, but a lot of times the straight fits are a little too narrow. I need something in between the straight fit and the classic fit. But these work. The slanted dress style pockets, the 5th coin pocket under here. Boom. I went with a ribbon belt. Now I started to go with my wool Black Watch belt, but as you know, the problem with that wool belt is that the pattern is so dark on the belt, it's really hard to see it. All right. I need to find me another Black Watch belt that has a brighter look to the pattern. But anywho, I digest. I went with a D-ring ribbon belt in Rugby Royal with white, navy, and a green stripe in the center. All right. And then our featured piece, this beautiful Black Watch Polo team short sleeve polo, custom fit. It has such features as a royal blue 2 on the left sleeve. All right. It has a Black Watch, Ralph Lauren 1967 cross mallet logo on the right sleeve. The sleeves are ribbed and they are a French navy and white tipped. The collar, the interior of the collar is, I said French navy, I meant aviator navy. Sorry about that. The interior of the collar, when flipped up, is navy, all right, and it's white tipped. When you flip it down, obviously that's the side you see, but when you flip it up, then your collar on the outside is white, all right. Your interior of your placard is white. Your exterior of your placard is part of the royal blue diamond shaped here that's at the top of this beautiful piece. Now, the placard is also a placard that hides the buttons, which is awesome. And then on the white portion of the placard is the Scottish flag, the flag of Scotland. All right, there's a 2 in navy embroidered on the right chest. There's a big pony in navy embroidered on the left chest. Now, this X in the center, which again, this shirt is Scotland flag inspiration, right? So this X is part of the Scotland flag, and that's why you have the royal as the base. All right, just a very thoughtful. It's just the details. Black Watch Polo team going across the front in embroidered either aviator navy or black, either one. All right, and there's a giant 2 also embroidered on the back of the shirt. Now, again, this is just a comfortable look. It's very stylish. Your statement is made here. Okay, your statement is made. It's very clear. I am a Ralph Lauren guy. Yes, I'm not a fan of the big pony. Everybody knows that. But it's okay to have a few in your arsenal, in your collection, especially when you're talking about this time of year where it's just so hot. You don't have a lot of layers, man. Throw on something that, you can still feel like you in, even though maybe it's not your favorite piece in the world, right? This look in itself, though, this look makes a huge statement when you step out for the weekend. Now, for our last look, the deets in this last look, man. A lot of details in this look, man. A lot of details. This last look is just fun. So, again, it's probably weekend vibes, whatever you got going on. As long as it's nothing that has dress code attached to it, you'll be fine with this. But this look is a fun look, all right? It's not for the fashionless. It's not for the styleless people, right? It's not for them to understand per se, right? But if you got this on and I see you somewhere, bruh, you killing with that. Yeah, bruh. Yeah. I see what you did. You killing it. I can't do nothing with you. That's how I'm gonna approach you. I wouldn't give a damn if you was in the middle of an argument, right? I wouldn't give a damn if you was in the middle of robbing somebody. I'm gonna stop you, say, put the gun down, bro, because I got to tell you about this outfit. I got to stop you if you wearing this, because that's another episode in the books. The polo shirt, round 2 episode. All right, featuring the combination of blue and white. So what y'all think, man? Which ensemble was your favorite ensemble? If you're watching on YouTube, hey, you got 2 rigs. But you didn't get to see the third rig. The third rig was pretty dope. But if you're watching on Patreon, you got all 3 rigs. Which one was your favorite ensemble, man? Like I said, I'm going to probably say that 3 was my favorite look. Now, all 3 looks serve a purpose. All 3 looks obviously are looks that I have worn, will worn, or definitely, all 3 looks are looks that I either have worn or plan on wearing. Right? But yeah, 3 is my favorite. 3 is my favorite. Y'all know I like whimsical. I like fun, man, sometimes. But what was your favorite look? Which look out of the 3 was your favorite look? Anywho, I got everything I needed to get off my chest earlier. So, just a couple of quick announcements. Seamless Style Season 5, Season 5 will premiere on September 1st. All right, September 1st, 2024, Season 5 will premiere. All right, there will be an episode for YouTube as well as an episode for Patreon. All right, we jumping in the fall. We ready. We here. So we gonna do it. I am not going to go live for the Season 5 premiere. And it's just because of in fairness to my Patreon community, right? Because if I go live, then I'm going live on YouTube. And if I'm going live on YouTube, that means my Patreon community is coming back over to YouTube for that live. And that means I'm going to do 3 rigs. And 3 rigs is reserved for Patreon members. All right. So I'm not going to go live for the Season 5 premiere on September 1st. That said, I will be going live right here on YouTube at some point in time, early to mid-December for a holiday episode. All right. It may be live right here. It may be live on location. I don't know yet. But I'm going live for a holiday episode. So stay tuned for that. Obviously, as we get closer to that, I will make announcements, etc., etc. And then finally, that said, there may be a live between today's date and that holiday episode. There might be. I might go live just to go live, right? But if I go live, it's going to be an episode. Like, I'm not going to go live and be like, so what y'all up to, man? Shoot, I'm just chilling, bro. What y'all got going on? And then start reading comments. Like, that's cool for other channels. That's not what we do here, right? So, I will possibly be going live at some point between September 2nd and December 24th, before and after the holiday live. Right? I enjoyed the live, and I'll be doing it again. I won't be doing it a lot, but I'll be doing it again. All right. If you are on YouTube, I suggest getting you a Patreon membership, man. It's only $5. Like, me and the Patreon community, we're going to end up with 52 total episodes this year, because we've been going strong all summer. And you get 3 rigs per episode over there on Patreon. All right. But if for whatever reason, $5 a month is something you can't afford, or just something you just don't want to pay, you don't want to commit that to the channel, it's not really worth it for you, I totally get it. What I will ask you to do, if you fall in that category, is to please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend, because we here. And always remember, my motto, my slogan, our motto, our slogan. Artists paint pictures and haters paint narratives. So don't be no hater. Y'all have a good one.